Right, so now you need a lead. Right, I'll just go through leads with you. This is my lead bag. Right, and I'm not going to say which lead company's the best. Go out and use this lead company, because that would be bad angling, because there's so many lead companies out there and they've all got different size leads, different shapes, different colours. I used to have my mate who used to make them up for me, and he used to make them square and long shape. And I got some sand from the lake and I took it to him, he dried it out and he put the sand that was in the lake and he put them on the lead. So there's a lot of opportunity out there when it comes to lead cover. I've got loads in there if you want to have a little look in there, all different shape sizes. That one's got to be 20 years old. I love one of them back again, the tri-lobe. Absolutely brilliant on the lake selling here for the silt. Absolutely brilliant. Here's another one. Here's a flat pair, inline lead. We've got a pair shape one, and that's just basically what I do is sometimes I want to know what's on the bottom. Right, so what I'll do is I'll use a clear lead like that. I want it to be nice and clean, and I'll start casting it and leaving it in. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll shave it a little bit with the cutters. I'll get the cutters and give it a little twig on it like that and shake it and scrape it. And sometimes, you know, it brings back what's on the bottom. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, I've gone through periods of time where I used to think, oh, the fish can get on the coating, the fish can get on this, the fish can get on that. And what I used to do is I used to get a plain lead like this, go down a pond, get 10 of them, stash them in the lake water, leave them there for weeks, go back and then use those leads. So like I say to you, your lead, it's got to be versatile. Do you understand what I mean? Because you can use them in all different manners. This one, a margin dropper, it's a little gripper. Yeah. You know, I'm just trying to see if we've got any. There's another flat pair with a swivel. Got a couple of long range ones here somewhere as well. I've got loads of them, mate. Absolutely. I've seen these ones. Yeah. These are in leads as well. And there's my sand ones I've got my mates making me what I was telling you about before. Yeah, there's a nice little shape. My actual long ones, my distance range ones are in this bag here because I've been playing. There we go. I got them type as well. Right. So you're going to need one with a good reliable swivel on your lead to be able to pull out that clip. Right. This one's a nice silver one because as I was showing to you, this is where I like put leads in and all that. I can sort of like let it take the bottom. I don't mind the swivel being silver. Do you know what I mean? Because it can darken it and everything else. If you're leaving it in the lake for like 2-3 weeks, then you want to use those leads that have been soaked in the water. I like them all silver like that. And that's what I use that lead for. So I'm going to use this just to show you how this lead clip should work. Right. Basically, the lead goes on to the little lug, goes over there like that. Push the tail rubber on. Now you've got to tweak it now. So you push it down. If you have a look at these clips here, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ridges. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to push this one down. So say the 3rd ridge. On the 3rd ridge now, can I pull out of that? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's what I want to see all the time. Every time you use a lead clip, I want to see that. I want to see that fall out like that. Right, I'm going to put it all the way down to the bottom. And pull it tight. That's all touching now, right down to the clip. Yeah? Yeah. Is that going to pull out? It's a bit tight at that, but it will. Yeah? Yeah. Now the purpose of these clips of the lug is to be able to adjust. Right? If I'm fishing snags and I'm fishing a heavy lead, I want that lead off straight away. right? Bearing in mind that I'm going to use a PVA possibly bag, yeah? I'm going to use a PVA bag. What I'll do is, I'll clip that down, and it's got five notches there. I'll clip it down to the third one because I know it works. Yeah?
Yeah.
Work with that lead. So, make sure your fingers out your way, get your clippers, and cut it down to the first ridge. Yeah? And you put this back on now. Right? If I'm fishing to snags, this is what I'll do. So now all that's left there is one lug. Yeah? I want that lead to eject straight away because I'm fishing to the snags. I want control of the fish straight away with no lead dangling around from it. So all I'll do is push that over. And push the rubber back over to it. So it's got 2 marks on the lug and it's got 2 marks on the clip. Yeah? So I've cut them down to 2 marks. Now I'm going to cast that now, and I don't know about you, sometimes when I cast it and I've clipped this back, the lead can fall off when it's got a PVA bag on it. Yeah? Yeah. Sometimes you cast it out and the next minute it goes out and it's the water surface, boom! And then the next minute you try and tighten up and you go, what's going on? Oh, my leads fell off because you've got a PVA bag on. Right? All I do with this then is get a little PVA stocking, wrap it round it, a little bit of PVA stocking. So you didn't bite that off and melt that off in my tongue.
Yeah.
You just get a bit of that. You just wrap it round like that, nice and tight. And just do one simple knot. Tuck over knot. Just tuck it over like that. He's all clear with that?
Yep.
Ryan?
Yep.
Like so. That's all you need is that. Right? You put that on, you clip it down to the last lug. Right? That PVA will keep that in place. When that PVA goes in, it'll melt. Right? Your lead's safe. You're gonna get the bolt effect. But with this off, with the PVA off, because that'll be dissolved, don't forget. Yeah? That's just gonna go fall off nice and easy. Do you see how easy that come off then?
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's all about putting the clip on, cutting it down. We cut it down first of all to the third lug. We put the lead in and we pulled it off, and it was fine. As long as you get that, that's all I want you to do. Right? If you can get that lead to come out that clip like that straight away, you demonstrate that to me with your rigs, I'll be an happy coach. Right. And you'll be happy students, won't you? Yeah. Because you're going to get the certificates got, aren't you, by the end of the trip, aren't you? Right? So basically, that's the way it works. That's the way a lead clip works for me. I've used these ESPs for a long time. I have been looking at the Avid carp clips because I quite like the way they've got like the little ridge on as well. But for most of my fishing, well, generally all of my fishing, my safety clip has been the ESP one. This is another one. The first one was just a clear lug, and I used to PVA that lug up all the time to be able to cast out with a PVA with a bag. Now they've got these ridges on them. You can adjust the lug for different situations. So the actual safety clip has now become versatile. Yeah. So you're all happy with that?
Yeah.